Hey guys, so for the Aries full moon, I need you all to be the villain. Let me take my glasses off for this.
It's gonna be so bad. Okay.
Hey guys, it's Astroteatime. Welcome. So I'm on YouTube. I know I'm on YouTube now because I want to start creating longer form content. I was creating short-term content on Instagram. So for all the people who don't know me, I'm at astro.t.time on Instagram. On YouTube, it's just going to be Astroteatime. But on Instagram, you're going to peep the tea sipping frog. And just make sure you select the one that says astro.t.time because there's a few imposter accounts. So just choose the right one. You'll get me. But welcome. Welcome if you're new here. We're going to be spilling the tea on the astrology for pretty much the month of October. But right now, the Aries full moon. Okay. So I'm going to let us get back to the scheduled programming in a moment. But I wanted to introduce myself, let you guys know who I am. And also, I want to say hi to all the people from Instagram. I know it's been a long time coming. I know it's been a long time, but I want to say hi. And if you are from Instagram, just make sure you let me know down below that you are so I can say hello, okay? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into it. Let's spill this tea. Okay. I need you all to be the villain. I need you all to stand your ground. It's sad that we got to say it like that. Like being the villain is literally just enforcing our boundaries. But to other people, you're going to seem like the bad guy and you need to be okay with it. You need to be okay with dealing with any backlash that comes from that. You need to be okay with dealing with, people talking about you behind your back or spreading rumors about you or saying whatever they want or spinning a story or a narrative about you. You got to be okay with it because that is coming for a lot of us with the Aries full moon. One thing I will say is like when people are like the villains or the bad guy or whatever, people stop expecting from them, and that's a good thing because I feel like if you're too approachable sometimes people want to take advantage of you. So people don't take advantage of villains. People don't take advantage of bad guys. People, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like this big, like, stay away. So it is a sign for narcissists to stay away from. It's like, it's off-putting to those types of people who want to drain you. So you need to be the villain. You need to be the bad guy and be okay with it around this time. We're going to get so angry, right? This is my prediction. It's like a duh. Aries full moon, duh. But I feel like a lot of you guys are getting angry.
I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I'm fine.
A lot of you guys are going to, thank goodness, a lot of you guys are getting angry and you're going to get to a point where you get so angry that you do not care anymore. You do not care. And you shut the door in some people's faces, or even like it doesn't have to be a person. It could be an institution. It could be a job. It could be a career. It could be anything. It could be really anything, depending on what house you have the full moon in, right? But a lot of you guys are going to reach a point where you get so frustrated, so angry that you're like, I'm never doing this again. And that's where the release comes. It comes from finally acknowledging that you're fed up. That's the beauty of this full moon. You will get fed up with something and you're like, I'm done. Like you slap your hands down and you say, I'm done. And you mean it this time. It's not just a passing fancy. It's not just something that you're like, oh yeah, well, I said it last time. I'm going to do it again. No. This time around, mean it. I want you, the full moon answers to Mars and Mercury and Scorpio. The Mercury obviously has to do with the mind, the mental space, and Mars has to do with action. So it's like the Mercury is thinking about it and the Mars is action, doing. So it's not, you're no longer going to just be complaining. You're no longer going to just be complaining and talking about, oh, what was me, what was this, or whatever. You're going to finally do something about it. And that's what I want for you. That's what I want to happen for you. I want you to get to a point you get so angry that you finally do something about it. This energy is not the best for confronting people about things. It can be, but I think the best use of this energy is to go home to go home or to do, I don't know, make a really good mental note of it. I personally would write this down, make it official. Write down,
this girl is the nastiest skank bitch I've ever met.
write down an action plan for getting out of Dodge, or for write down an action plan to avoid ever getting back in this situation. Let's say it is a job. Maybe you're like staying late and people are taking you for granted, and it just gets to the point where so much work has been heaped onto you that you're like, enough, you know what I mean? So you go home and you start to write maybe actionable plans to get out of that situation. This could be the same thing in a relationship. Maybe someone is taking you for granted and it just reaches a point where you're like, enough. And so I would recommend, like, again, some of you might even be getting a divorce.
And
Congratulations!
For goodness sake, like, you go home and you find the legal documentation, you find a lawyer, and you're like, let's make this happen. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, I feel that this full moon is going to push a lot of you guys to take action, and it's going to push a lot of you guys to take permanent action, and that's what makes me really excited. So you're not going to just talk about it, you're going to be about it. So be the villain. Be the bad guy in someone's story. The reason why I also said be the villain, the reason why I said be the bad guy, people are going to be like saying stories about you or lying on you or twisting the narrative. I won't even say lying on you, but like twisting the narrative or making it fit. They're like framing it in such a way that you're the villain or whatever, the bad guy. It's because of Mars and Mercury and Scorpio, guys. So when that happens, I can see a lot of times gossip being on the rise around now. So people talking behind other people's backs, lying by omission is a thing. People sharing one thing with the one group of people and then another with another group of people. So like the left hand doesn't know what the right's doing, and that puts that person, let's say someone who did that, it puts them in a power position because they know something you don't know, okay? And so they know more about the situation, but they're choosing who to share information with, and they're choosing to omit certain things. So that's basically fueling bad perceptions from other people. Like, it's just a very insidious energy, okay? So, and I mean, that's why sometimes like Scorpio can rule like mass media and things like that, because it's like how they spin the story. That's how it is, spinning the story. Yes, care about it, but I want you to care about it in the sense that I was aware that this was going to happen. I'm not going to fall for the okie doke, and I'm not going to let that basically take me off my path. I'm not going to let that derail you. Don't let it derail you, okay? That's why I wanted to say be the villain. If they're going to talk story, if they're going to say something about you, give them something to talk. But basically, yeah, be the villain. Don't worry so much about what people are going to say. Don't get wrapped up into, negative talk or gossip or people saying anything about you. Don't do it. You have to be selfish in this way. You have to be okay with putting yourself first. By putting yourself first, it's like you're setting yourself free to live your own truth and to put you in more alignment with the new moon in Libra coming up, guys, okay? And also the Mercury and Mars in Scorpio is answering to Pluto in Aquarius. We're going to get to that in a minute. You need to start cleaning up your connections. You need to start cleaning up your connections, your social circles, your relationships, your friendships, your work environment, like anything in your environment, to be honest with you, even your family, even what would I say? Like if you have it in the 8th house, like my Aries risings do, like maybe there's some like mental hangups, some mental health hangups going on, negative self-talk going on for you. Like you need to start cleaning that stuff up. We need to start cleaning that stuff up, okay? Because whatever connections or negative habits or communities we have around us is going to make or break you. Hence what I said about Pluto in Aquarius. So on a micro level, a lot of us are going to be in situations that are going to realize we need to start clearing out these things around us. So it could be a relationship that's holding us back. It could be friendships that are holding us back. It could be family holding us back. It could be a job that's holding us back. It could be a lack of or the wrong type of education or training or certification that's holding us back. You know, it could be that maybe if you had Pluto and Aquarius in your ninth house, maybe you need to learn something else, or you need to put energy and invest in a new education or some different path in learning. Like knowledge is power, so you need to learn something new. So because maybe your job might be obsolete if you don't. See what I'm saying? So this can make or break you. So we need to start cleaning things up, okay? And that's happening on a micro level, and eventually it's going to lead to macro results for our future, and macro meaning our future, like with Pluto and Aquarius. So if you don't deal with it now and you don't get pissed off now, you don't get angry now, like this is going to hold you back in the long run, okay? So this is a very pivotal transit in the sense that you need to get angry so that you start doing something about it, okay? So that's what I would say about this full moon. Let me know in the comments. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. But no, just you need to be a villain. Like you need to get angry, and you need to start you need to start thinking and doing the hard thing, okay? Start doing the hard. You might have thought about it, but you need to start doing it, okay? So let me know in the comments what you're dealing with, if you're dealing with it. Tell me what your sign is, what your rising is. Tell me what your rising is and what you're currently dealing with. You can even tell me like where you have the full moon in your chart, okay? If you have questions about that, definitely let me know. I can always like help you with it. But I'll be here obviously in the comments, but I'm very nosy and I'm an astrology. So you know how that goes. But yeah, spill the tea. I want to know exactly how you guys are feeling this transit too, okay? So that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Bye.